Shalom. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakha HaKodash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to the elect that's out here laboring in all truth and sincerity. To USA Shalom. This is Brother Amwan Ariyah from the GMS Charlotte camp, coming back with another Lord willing, edifying lesson to feed the elect of the nation of Israel. And pretty much in this lesson, I want to go into how we must first cast out our demons, and then we'll be able to cast demons out of others, because we know our spiritual power is coming to the elect. Now, we don't know how or when the Lord is going to bestow this power upon us, but we know that it's coming because it's written in the scriptures, man. And like it says in the book of Romans, things written aforetime were written for our learning. All right. And knowing that we are in a very, uphill battle in this flesh, all right, against the powers of this world, all right, the Lord is teaching us on how to wield that spiritual power on what we perceive to be a low level, but ultimately is literally like, spiritual training to be able to wield this power on a higher level, all right, on the highest of levels, when we'll be able to, use it outwardly, okay? But the internal, training is what we're going through right now, man, okay? So let's open it up here in the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 11. It reads, "Put on the whole armor of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil." All right, because like I said, we are in spiritual warfare right now. So the Lord has given us, adequate, protection to fight against our enemy. All right, which is the spiritual demon Satan on this side. All right, and pretty much, you have to have the full armor. All right, which it goes into, as you go down in this chapter. All right, but without the full armor of the Lord, okay, Satan will find ways to, get to you and cause you to fall short, man. Okay? Because when you look up this word wiles, let's go to it real quick. All right, because Satan has many schemes that he comes at you with, man. All right, so you have to be fully prepared to take on Satan, man. All right. So when you look up this word wiles, is G3180 methodia. It says cunning arts, deceit, craft, trickery. All right. And like I said, we know Satan is coming with all different type of ways to come at you to get you to fall off, man. All right. To ultimately try to get you to fall out this truth. All right. And we live in a very demonic world, which, gives Satan different avenues to come at you with. All right. So this is why I said you have to be fully prepared by putting on the whole armor of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man. It says, verse 12, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." Right. Now, for context, let's get this in the Geneva Bible. Okay. So let me pull it up real quick. All right. So this is Ephesians 6 and 12 in the Geneva Bible. It says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the worldly governors, the princes of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness which are in the high places." Right. Because we know the rulers of this world being the Edomites, all right, the elites of the Edomites, all right, which we know the chief tribe Amalek is the ones who really run this world, all right. We know that they are highly, attuned, all right, to the left hand, all right, they deal with these demons, all right, and they get instruction from the spiritual demon Satan. So they have, constructed a world, all right, that is heavily influenced by these demons, okay? And if you are inadequately equipped to deal with the spiritual wickedness that's, being pushed here, all right, you find yourself being consumed by these demons, all right, which is why I said we are partaking in, high level spiritual warfare, man, which is why you have to be ready, all right, you have to be properly equipped, all right, to withstand the wiles of the devil, man, all right, the trickery, because the things that we were brought up, doing, knowing in this world, all right, they were all avenues that allow Satan and these demons to pretty much influence you, to corrupt you, and ultimately to destroy you, man. All right. So this is why we got to put the whole armor on. So just reading this, I'm gonna run through it. Verse 13. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand, stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. All right. It says, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints. All right. So the Lord has equipped us, all right, with the proper tools to be able to, go into this spiritual warfare, all right, and pretty much, hold our own. Okay. And you have to believe that Yahweh Shem Yahushua didn't leave us out here, all right, to be overtaken. All right. Because just as he has equipped Satan to do what he's done, all right, a lot of the wicked to do what they're doing, you got to know that on the other hand, all right, because we know the Lord is a perfect balance. All right, He has also equipped the righteous to be able to do what they need to do, man. All right, and it all hinges upon our faith in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man. All right, so that faith in knowing the Lord didn't leave us out here to be overtaken. That's the beginning of your strength, man. All right. This is Philippians 4:13. It says, I can do all things through Hamashiach, which strengthens me. All right. So once you know where your source of strength comes from, which is your faith in Yahushua, that is the beginning of you fighting back against the wickedness that is taking place here, man. Against the wiles of the devil that is coming against you. All right. And, your strength relies in your obedience to Hamashiach, the instruction that he has given us to follow. If we abide in that instruction, all right, that obedience, that's where our strength is, and that's what allows us to fight. Okay, this is Proverbs chapter 10, verse 29. It says, "The way of the Lord is strength to the upright." All right, so just what I said, man. All right, the obedience to the instruction that was given to us from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, that is our strength, man. All right, and when we abide in that, all right, we are strong. Okay, that's why the scriptures, continually harping on the point of walking in the spirit. All right, maintaining in the spirit, because when you're in the spirit, all right, you don't give any leeway to the flesh, man. All right, let me get that real quick. And this is a continual fight, man. All right, as we know, we have good and bad days, but at the end of the day, we operate in the spirit to the best of our ability, and as we learn, all right, on how to maintain, all right, our walk in the spirit, okay, hey, it becomes easier because now we're knowing how to wield the power that the Lord has given us, man. All right, this is Galatians chapter 5, verse 16. This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. Right. Because once you understand, all right, this battle, you know that Satan draws his power from the ability to manipulate the flesh, man, to act upon, to work upon your lust of the flesh. So when you operate in the spirit, you know how to exercise the spirit to keep those demons off of you, which we know as we read in Ephesians 6. All right, making all supplication and prayer. All right, giving everything to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and then believing that He will keep His promise. All right, and give us what we need, man. All right. So going back to Proverbs 10:29, it says the way of the Lord is strength to the upright. So when we abide in the ways of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and operate in the spirit, that's how we tap into our strength, man. And our strength is strengthened the more that we rely on Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. Okay, because like I said, there's nothing impossible with the Lord. So when you call upon Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, there's nothing you can't do. All right. And that's the training that we're going through right now, man. The different battles that we go through in our daily walk as we're trying to overcome. All right. When we conquer those different things, all right, we are gaining more strength, which is strengthening our faith, so that when it's all said and done in Jacob's trouble, all right, that show forth of your faith will result in you doing, you having spiritual power when the Lord fully unlocks you, man. All right. But it says, but destruction shall be to the workers of iniquity. Because when you are dwelling in iniquity, you're giving power to Satan, which ultimately is, giving him more way to destroy you. All right. So when you start learning the balance of how this world works, all right, our job is to try to operate in the spirit the best that we can and the more that we can, man. Okay? This is James 4:7. It says, submit yourselves, therefore, to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Okay? So when we fully submit ourselves unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, all right, we are tapping into our strength, man. All right? So, like I said earlier, obedience to the Lord's ways is your strength, man. So as you learn your strength, you learn that look, obedience is all we need, because when you are operating, all right, in the ways that please the Lord, all right, He grants you more power. All right. So let's get this word submit. All right. It says to arrange under, to subordinate, to put in subjection, to subject oneself, to obey, to submit to one's control. All right. And when you completely submit yourself to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua's control, you begin to learn His ways. All right. You begin to understand everything that He's telling us in these scriptures. All right. Is teaching us how to wield the power that He has for us, man. All right. Which it all, it centers around our prayer and our faith to Him, man. The more you have faith in Him, the more you'll pray to Him, and the more you pray to Him, the more access you have to His power, which He will allow you to wield. All right, which then gives you power over the dark forces of this world, man. Because once are operating more in the spirit, these demons have less power over you. And like it says, when you resist the devil, he will flee from you, because his whole MO, all right, down here in this world, all right, is to overtake as many souls as he can. Okay, so he's constantly looking for ways, all right, to pretty much, overtake somebody, man. Especially, all right, the brothers and sisters that are privy to this knowledge, man. All right, that's his main conquest, is to try to come at us, man, because we know. That's like when you watch that movie Fallen with Denzel Washington, and in that movie, all right, his character, he stumbles across, the knowledge of that demon. I believe the demon's name was Ezekiel or something like that. And in that movie, all right, once he finds out, who the demon is, he finds his name, and he tells him that he knows who he is. That the demon pretty much told him that, look, now that I know you know my name, all right, I'm gonna come after you hard now, man. And the rest of the movie, all right, was the demon fucking with Denzel, you know, until the end. All right, and that's essentially what is going on with us, man. Because now that we know our enemy, all right, we know his tactics, we know his ways. All right, his sole purpose is to come at us in any way that he can to destroy us, man. All right, and he uses his physical counterpart Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, all right, to do that. Which is why, like I said earlier in this lesson, he has constructed a world that is all about finding ways to get you out the spirit, whether it's from the food, it's from the entertainment, it's from the people that you interact with on your day to day, whatever in this world, all right, can be considered uh, an avenue for Satan to come at us, man. All right, this is First Peter 5:8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. And so, like I said, we have to constantly be on our watch. We have to be aware of how this world works, man. And like I said, the more that you operate in the spirit, the more alert you become to the darkness, all right, of the world and the power that the wicked has, man. And so now our objective is to continue to work on ourselves to fill ourselves more with light so that the darkness has no place within us, man. All right, because that's his whole MO is to destroy us, man. All right. This is Luke 22:31. And the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan has desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. So Satan's whole MO, all right, as he's walking around this earth looking for souls to devour, he's coming for the ones that know, to try to inwardly agitate you. 'Cause that's what that word sift means when you look it up in the blue letter. To inwardly agitate you to the point of overthrow, man. All right. And so he knows that he has an uphill battle against the elect, because we have Yahweh Shem Yahushua with us, man. All right. So his job is to distract you from Yahweh Shem Yahushua, to make you not aware of the power that the Lord has given us, man. All right. Because like I said, when you focus on the power that we have from the Lord, and we begin to fill ourselves with that light, and he doesn't have the advantage that he has the rest of the world, that he has on the rest of the world, man. All right, because these people in this world, they're completely consumed with darkness, like it tells you in the book of Isaiah 60. All right, but for us, we have the light, man. All right, light is coming to us, and we are being purged of that darkness every day, man. Okay, but as far as keeping that light in us, is constantly having us sup with the Lord and honing in on that strength that we have with him, man. All right, which is us practicing righteousness, man. All right. So this is Matthew chapter 6, verse 22. The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light, right? So when our focus is on Yahweh Shem Yahushua and how to, strengthen ourselves in the spirit, all right, our power grows from the light, man. All right, we're told our whole body is full of light. It says, but if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness, right? And that's when consume yourself with the cares of this life, man. You constantly are in the flesh. All right, this world, wants you to be, sensual. All right, to where you're constantly filling fulfilling your fleshly desires, which gives Satan and these demons, leeway to come in and drain you of your strength, man. All right, so then you become full of darkness to where you're no longer aware of the power that you have, because now you're pretty much blinded to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and now your focus is on the darkness, man. All right, but when you understand the strength that the Lord has gave us, He has given us the tools that we have to overcome all this, man. All right, and like I said, that inward battle is practice so that we can overcome, the wicked. All right, in the end. All right, because once we overcome that internal battle, we'll be able to utilize that power outwardly when the Lord, gives that to us in due time, man. Lord willing, that we're of that number. All right. So this is First John chapter 4, verse 4. Ye are of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, little children, and hath overcome them, because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. All right. So we already have overcome this place if we truly believe in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? Because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, or Yahweh Shai, all right, he is the epitome of overcoming. All right? He's shown us how to do it. Because when Yahweh Shai was on this earth, all right, he literally conquered sin. All right? And when he died and was risen again, that's how he ultimately conquered death. Okay, because he truly, believed in the power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, and the reason that Yahweh Shai was able to do the acts that he did is because his full-on faith that he had in the Father. All right, so what he was telling us, all right, whenever he was on the scene, that look, all right, the things that that I'm doing is not of my own, is from the Father. And the whole time he was here, he was just giving the reverence to the Father. All right. So when the Lord, gave up his life on the cross and was risen up, that was the showing of the ultimate, show of the Father's power. And then, while he was here, or after he was risen up until he was taken up in the chariot, all right, he was giving us instructions on how to pretty much, utilize the Spirit, man. All right, to go and heal others, all right, and show forth that same power, and telling our people, look, the way you access this is through the faith in the Father, man. All right. So this is Colossians chapter 2, verse 13. And you being dead in your sins and the uncircumcision of your flesh, hath he quickened together with him, having forgiven you all your trespasses, blotting out the handwriting of ordinances that was against us, which was contrary to us, and took it out of the way, nailing it to the cross, and having spoiled principalities and powers, he made a shoe of them openly, triumphant over them in it. Right. So we understand that we were made dead because of our sins, because we know the penalty of sin is death, man. And so our people, as it says in Isaiah, the first chapter, we're a people laden in sin, and we know the consequences of sin is what kept us back from receiving the goodness that the Lord promised us, man. All right, getting that real quick. This is Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 25. Your iniquities have turned away these things, and your sins have withholden good things from you. All right. So because of our wickedness, all right, as it says in the NLT, your wickedness has deprived you of these wonderful blessings. Your sin has robbed you of all these good things. So we know that, as we always make the comparison. Hey, sin is like our kryptonite. All right, for those of you that are familiar with Superman, all right, Superman was like a god, but when he was exposed to kryptonite, that green stone, all right, that essentially zapped him of his power and made him weak. Now we are pretty much in that same stead as Superman, but we're on a low level at this point in time right now because the Lord has us turned down. But our kryptonite is sin, and that sin is what holds us back from our true strength, man. Okay, so Esau has made a whole society based upon our kryptonite, man. So we're constantly being bogged down to keep our strength from us, man. But as Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is growing us in the spirit, all right, as he has quickened us, okay, we are gaining that strength back to be able to overcome, all right, the wickedness of this world and overcome these demons that are constantly, overpowering us, man. All right. So when you look up in the biblical commentary dealing with verse 15, All right, I'm gonna read it again. It says in Colossians 2:15, and having spoiled principalities and powers, he made a show unto them, openly triumphant over them in it. So when you read this in the commentary, it says having disarmed principalities and powers. Another aspect of Yahweh's work on the cross is that he disarmed principalities and powers. These ranks of hostile angelic beings, and it quotes Romans 8 and 38, Ephesians 1 and 21, Ephesians 3 and 10, and Ephesians 6 and 12, dealing with the principalities of this world. All right, because we know that demons are no more than angels on the left side. All right, on the left hand side. So it says that Yahweh disarmed them. All right, it says these ranks of hostile angelic beings don't have the same weapons to use against Christians that they have against those who are not in Hamashiach. Right. So, like I said, we have been given, you know, we have been given an advantage over these spirits because we have our faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, which is why I did a video a few months back, which proves the scripture, this breakdown is true, because it was a former witch who was going into how, all right, true Christians, which we know the true Christians are the believers, the true believers in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, man. All right, because that word Christian, all that means is followers of the anointed. All right, so the true Hamashiachim, all right, they were unable to pretty much cast spells on them because what they found out is that when Christians are praying to Yahweh by Shema Shai, they said it was like a blue shield, all right, that enveloped them to where these spirits couldn't get to them. Okay, so we literally have spiritual power right now, all right, and it all stems from our belief in the Lord, our faith in the Lord, as well as the actions that we are doing in righteousness, man. So our power lies in righteousness, all right. So we actually have certain weapons that those that don't believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua don't have, which, like I said, that's why they're more susceptible to demons, man. All right. And as you grow in the spirit, you begin to see how these people are nothing more than vessels for these demons to inhabit, to come after you. All right. It says, against the believer, what weapons do demonic spirits therefore have now? They are disarmed except for their ability to deceive and to create fear. And we understand that, look, when we believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, we're made privy to all this, and we don't fear, because through Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, we understand that He's the one in control of all these things. But Satan, his job is to make you forget that, man. It says these are effective weapons that are not tangible weapons at all. Demonic spirits only have power towards us that we grant them by believing their lies. The weapons are in our hands, not theirs. We will one day see how afraid they were of us, right? And that's why we understand why when Yahweh Shai was on the scene, when he came across these people that was possessed by spirits, all right, they trembled at him, okay? Because Yahweh Shai, hey, he is the top spirit in the spiritual realm, man. All right, and the fact that he has endowed us with the same power that he have, these demons actually fear us, but through their trickery, all right, they get it. They get us to fear them, all right, because they make you forget of the power that you actually possess in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. All right, which is why they distract you with certain lust and different things like that. All right, to numb you, to pretty much to dull your senses, man. Okay, that's why, like I said earlier, Esau Edom has made this a very sensual world to feed your flesh. All right, to feed the lust of your flesh, to where you don't become aware of the spiritual principalities that we see that are around us, man. All right, and then you begin to become disillusioned to that side of this war, which allows these demons to gain power over us, man. All right, so I want to give an example of how these demons actually feared Yahweh Shai, man. All right, so this is Mark 1 and 23. And there was in their synagogue a man with an unclean spirit, and he cried out, saying, Let us alone. What have we to do with thee, thou Yahushai of Nazareth? Because these demons, they knew Yahushai, man. Which is why, like I said, every time he came around, all right, they pretty much, they feared. All right. Art thou come to destroy us? I know thee, who art thou, the Holy One of Yahweh. And Yahushua rebuked him, saying, Hold thy peace, and come out of him. And when the unclean spirit had torn him and cried with a loud voice, he came out of him, and they were all amazed, insomuch that they questioned among themselves, saying, What thing is this? What new doctrine is this? For what authority commandeth he even the unclean spirits, and they do obey him? All right. And the people were in astonishment, is because they didn't know that Yahweh Shai was really fully tapped in to the Father. All right, because Yahweh had granted Yahweh Shai full access to his power, which is why he was able to do miracles and command spirits to obey him, man. All right. There's another example, Matthew 10:1. And when he had called unto him his 12 disciples, he gave them power against unclean spirits to cast them out and to heal all manners of sickness and all manner of disease. Right. So when Yahweh Shai, you know, gave the disciples that same power, they were able to perform these miracles that we always, speak about, that's coming back to the earth, man. All right. And like I said, we have that power right now as we speak. And what the Lord is having us do with this power is holding in as we work on ourselves, man. And so we're literally practicing through our daily lives of repentance, all right, is learning how to cast out the demons within ourselves, so that when we, are fully turned up in the spirit, we'll be able to actually outwardly use this spiritual power, all right, for the world to see, so that we will be made a witness unto all that see us, all right, as we give, that honor and praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right. So this is Matthew, this is Mark chapter 16, verse 17 in the NLT. It says, These miraculous signs will accompany those who believe. They will cast out demons in my name, and they will speak in new languages. They will be able to handle snakes with safety, and if they drink anything poisonous, it won't hurt them. They will be able to place their hands on the sick, and they will be healed. And the reason why I said we have that power now, because that's what we're doing in the spirit as we speak. The way that we come on, these videos, and we are teaching the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, we're literally casting out demons as we speak, because you got brothers and sisters that are waking up, that's repenting. All right, we see how this world is being cast down through the spirit. All right, hey, brothers are teaching, and teaching the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai in different tongues. All right, and like I said, man, we have that protection. All right, as we speak, this is why, with all these different, spells and different things that's being cast out in the world, we are being protected from it through the spirit, man. All right, so we are literally are portraying spiritual power right here on the low level. But the if you don't have the eyes to see and the ears to hear what is being said, you're not going to be able to realize that, man. All right, and this is why the more in tune you get with the spirit of the Lord, you'll be able to realize these things, man. Okay, but these things are all centered around your faith, because, like I said, as we are doing these things amongst our own selves, all right, this is preparation to what we're going to be able to do in that day, man. Because we will get power over these spirits in that day, especially in the kingdom. We will have the power to pretty much, send spirits to do our bidding in the kingdom of heaven. So how much more before we get there, man? Okay, that power is coming, man. All right, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 3. Know ye not that we shall judge angels? How much more things that pertain to this life, right? So, like I said, we will get that power to be able to judge spirits, man. All right, and that's starting now. okay, in this life. All right, brothers have performed exorcisms, man. All right, we hear stories about how the apostles done it, but we actually have testimonies of brothers amongst ourselves that have casted out, demons. All right, hey, the fact that we're able to anoint ourselves and anoint others, that's a form of that spiritual power, taking place because that's healing. Brothers have been healed from life-threatening ailments. Okay, but and that's through the prayer. That's through the laying on of hands, the anointing, and the prayer, and then the belief that all these things are working. All right, brothers have went on, brothers and sisters have went on fast. You know that is how we're warding the power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai now, man. All right, and the spirit, all right, is made witness that these things are working. That we literally are overcoming these demons as we speak, man. So how much more when that power is straight outwardly, when you're going to see brothers literally healing people, raising people from the dead, all right, performing miracles, man. These things are going to be happening in that day, and we fully believe that because we're literally doing that on a low level right now, man. All right. So just one more precept. All right, this is Acts chapter 16, verse 16. And it came to pass, as we went into prayer, a certain damsel possessed with the spirit of a divination met us, which brought her masters much gain by soothsaying. The same followed Paul and us and cried, saying, these men are the servants of the Most High Yahweh, which show unto us the way of salvation. And this did she many days, but Paul, being grieved, turned and said to the Spirit, I command thee in the name of Yahweh Shai Hamashiach to come out of her. And he came out that same hour. All right. And we are yielding that power right now. But like I said, it's just turned down. All right. But the fact that these same all of us at one point were in the position of this woman. All right, we had spirits on us. All right, and when we came into contact with the men of the Lord, all right, whether it be through the internet or being out on the highways and byways, man, we instantly knew, even though we had demons on us, that these were servants of the Lord, and we began to follow them. All right, as we continue to watch these videos, all right, and be edified. Eventually, the Spirit casted out those demons that was on us, and we were able to fully follow Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai through these men. Okay, to where some of us have now become teachers ourselves, and others are full believers, to where we're constantly being purified from these demons, man. All right, but that power is going to be shown in full force soon come, man. All right, that spiritual power is coming. So, hey, brothers and you sisters, man, prepare to see these miracles take place, man. All right, and we gotta realize the power that we have, man. Okay, so every day is just another constant fight and reminder of the strength that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai has given unto us, man. All right, so let's continue to hone in on this power and grow in the Lord, man. All right. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I'm going to close it out by giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to the elect that's out here laboring in all truth and sincerity to USA Shalom.